Hello, it is Mary Ann Mocha, and in this video, what I'm gonna do in this video is the first video is going to be what I ate for breakfast. My next video, because I don't do edits, will be what I ate for lunch. And if I eat dinner, it will be what I ate for dinner. So, I can't get it open. I was going to do a peach for breakfast, but I forgot. These were supposed to be eaten by the Best By date. I'll show you what it is in a minute. So, before I get started, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. With that being said, let's get into this video. So, today is August 15th, 2023. It's 12:07 p.m. If you've been watching my videos, you know I think I've told in my health videos that I have extreme insomnia. So I sleep anywhere from, with the medication that helps me go to sleep try to sleep at a decent time. I sleep anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. I just got up, came over here, came over to the office, got Mocha his peanut butter and Kong so he can take his Benadryl, because he does take one Benadryl every day. And I made what I'm eating and also the fruit, and grabbed my Pedialyte popsicles because I do have a mast cell disease that has me running to the restroom all the time. So I get that fun stuff. So I eat 2 Pedialyte popsicles with my breakfast. I drink water. I take all my pills like I'm supposed to. I might even record. Today is Tuesday, correct? Today is Tuesday. I might record tomorrow's breakfast, because tomorrow is when I do my injection shot, which I do that every Wednesday after I eat breakfast. So yes, I did just get up. So now I'm going to eat my breakfast, even though it is considered lunch for some people. So I've been in a grits kind of breakfast. It's a southern thing. It is 2 packs of grits. This is original and butter. The other thing that I'm going to try to eat is some fruit. Like I said, the reason is the sell-by date is 8/14. So yesterday. which that was my lunch yesterday. That and no, that was my lunch. The other thing I'm going to be eating is a blue and purple, blue and orange Pedialyte popsicles. I need to stop drinking them, but I've been drinking zero sugar cherry colas. I think I've taste tested this on a video. This basically has no calories whatsoever. It's just the carbonation and to me it don't even taste like the cherry. Almost all sodas for me are pops or soda pops, depending on where you're from. To me, tastes the same because of the gastric bypass surgery I had. I have no taste buds on them. If you've never had grits, they are hard to, for me, it's hard to explain. It's a Southern thing. It's, I think, corn. Let me look it up. Grits are made from ground corn, typically from sweeter, starchy varieties. So like I said, I've been on a grits kick here for a little bit. My normal breakfasts are usually a smoothie bowl, which I've got to figure out how to get a Sam's Club's membership so I can get my smoothie bowls again, because Costco don't have them anymore. I guess it's because it's a warm texture. That's the reason I want to eat it. Oh, and the other thing I do after I sit for a while is take my morning pills, which is my multivitamin, which I'll show you them and explain what they are. So I take Centrum Silver Women's 50 and Plus. I take one of those, and the reason I take the 50 and Plus is because I'm pretty much like an old woman, even though I'm 43 with the hysterectomy. So I take the higher dosage so my body will use the vitamins like it's supposed to. So this one I'm not going to show. So I take this right here, So basically what this is a antidepressant. And the antidepressant, even though it's an antidepressant, it's supposed to help fibromyalgia. I take it's supposed to be twice a day. Some days I take it once, and then others I do take it like it's supposed to. Ketazine, which is equivalent of over-the-counter Zyrtec. And then Fexodine, I think it's called. I'll show you the pills after. And that, one of these two pills, I don't want to drop it in hand, we'll go pick it up. One of these two pills is the equivalent of Allegra, and the other one is equivalent of Zyrtec, I think. So I take that for the mast cell disease, and it's supposed to help. Plus, I got to get the other thing I take. This is the multivitamin, and that is my most people use it for an antidepressant, but if you have fibromyalgia, the doctors give you that. The other thing I take. The only reason I wasn't showing the name of the other prescriptions is because it had my information on it. The other thing I take for my mast cell disease. I take this 4 times a day. I take it after I eat my meals, and be just one extra, because what this and these two pills are supposed to do are supposed to help me not go to the bathroom so much. Since they do help, but they don't help type of thing for me. So, a normal day for me is when I wake up, I'm either going to run to the bathroom right away, come in to the office, have breakfast, come in the office, have breakfast, go throughout the whole day, not running to the restroom as often as I should. Not. For me, I should is the reason I find funny, because if you knew my day, that I have a bad day, I'm glad there's 3 toilets in this house. So, a normal breakfast for me is I forgot to turn the light on. So when we first moved here, there was more sun that came through. And I liked that. Then I set my bowl to the side, moved my pills and everything. Let's see if I can even eat any of these. Because sometimes I can eat fruit after. It all depends on my stomach. Sometimes this is all I eat. Sometimes I can eat fruit with it. Sometimes I can sometimes I can basically, my breakfast is usually that and some kind of fruit, or the smoothie bowl and a little cottage cheese thing. It all depends on how my body is that day. So right now, it looks like I can eat some fruit. So, after I eat this, I'll tell you how my morning usually goes. So, when I get up and I come over to the office, I get Mocha his food, which is his little Kong. I fill it almost all the way up, but I leave enough room for peanut butter. Put peanut butter put a layer of peanut butter, put his pill, and then put another layer, smaller layer of peanut butter on it to cover the pill. I fill up his water dish with some purified cold water, which, depending on how his morning is, he'll drink water, go lay down and sleep for a little bit, and then go over and eat his breakfast, which that's his breakfast. And then my morning, my breakfast, I get my breakfast ready, which, as you can tell, I've ate grits and today a little bit of fruit. I get my Pedialyte popsicles, which how my stomach is doing right now. After the I think it was two chunks of fruit. Now 3. I'll probably have to wait a little bit longer to do those. These I let sit until I can smush them and have them like a icy type thing. And then I sit on the computer and I do my do something on the computer for a little bit. So, what I do on the computer, why I eat breakfast, is if you don't know or you don't use Edge, Edge has a thing where you can earn 350 points. This is a not sponsored video. This is actually what I do. You can earn 350 points a day, and you can use those the points to get Amazon gift cards, Walmart gift cards, different places to get gift cards, or you can use them to do donations to places. I usually have my phone sitting on the glass shelf I have on my monitor, that my monitor is sitting on. And I don't look at those unless something comes up, like a notification from YouTube or someone calls me. Or I decide to make a video like this. If I'm having a bad day, usually before I get done eating my grits or my smoothie bowl, I'm already in the restroom if I'm having a bad day. So I try to get my points done. Get those done, and then I go and watch some YouTube videos. If I'm gonna make a video, I make my videos. After I watch a couple YouTube videos, the next thing I do is go and play The Sims, because I like playing The Sims. I might do a video soon of my favorite packs. I might or might not, because I kind of like all the packs. If you heard that, I get to deal with that all day. Sometimes what I do, and I don't know why I do it, I eat a big portion during breakfast, and then that's breakfast and a little snacks throughout the day, and then I don't eat nothing else. Because my body is weird. And when I say my body is weird, it's because most of the time I stay full, and it takes me a while to process my food. So I don't eat nothing else throughout the day. When I take my night pills, I do try to eat something, and it's either a pack of crackers, club crackers with cheese. Sometimes it takes me a long time to watch videos on YouTube, so I don't play Sims that day. But normally I watch James Turner, YouTube Underground, Sam Tefler, Brian, Brian, I don't want to butcher his last name. Little Simsy. Timmy MC. Daryl Spratt. Dalen Spratt. Wicked Reptiles. Rolly. Ryan Hall. Soda Pop. If she's posted a new video. It's basically the people I follow. I'll watch their videos. And then if it's not too late, I'll go and play Sims, or I go into the room because it took me pretty much all day to watch the videos. And I turn off, get Bob, Little Dude, and Snow's enclosure ready for bed, which when I do that, I turn off their lights. The first one I go to is Little Dude's, which I should record a video of my night routine with them, because the first one I go to is Little Dude's enclosure, and I leave the heat lamp on, which I need to get a high UVB light for that, which I'm waiting. I leave the heat lamp on. If it's a day that I change the food, which I'll probably do that today, I'll probably make a night routine video of what I do for Little Dude, Bob, and Snow's enclosure, to show you guys what my routine with them is. I go to Little Dude's enclosure, and if it is a night that I make the food, I go and make the food, put the last food cup in the bottom end of the enclosure, or I throw it away. I'll just leave it there. I spray Little Dude's enclosure down, which another thing I want to get is a misting system for Little Dude's enclosure. I still don't know if Little Dude's a boy or a girl, so I'll keep calling Little Dude. Even if, how did it get all the way over there? Even though when I find out if it's a boy or a girl, its name's still gonna be Little Dude. Because Bob's name is Bob, even though Bob is a female. I put the food in there, I spray the enclosure down, turn off the heat lamp, which is also a light. That's the reason I keep it on. It's a light that I can see what I'm doing in the enclosure, and make sure everything's okay in there. Then I go to Snow's enclosure, And with Snow's enclosure, I'll put 5 crickets in there. Or if I'm feeding Snow superworms, I'll put the superworms in. What I do is put them in the calcium. I got calcium without vitamin D3 because I do have, that's the other thing I got to do is get Snow the high output UVB bar like I have for Bob, which I need to get Bob another one. I put the crickets or the superworms in the enclosure in the calcium, and then I close the top, make sure there's water in it, put the water, if I gotta put water in it, I take the water dish out, clean it out, because I saw Snow kicking, today when I looked in the cage, I saw that Snow was digging the sand up on the water dish, and that's how sand's been getting in the water dish. Then I close the lid, turn off the lights, then go to Bob's enclosure. And with Bob, depending on the day, I feed Bob every other day. Sometimes I'll see if she wants to eat and I leave it in her hands, because I'll put a superworm in front of her and see if she'll eat it. If she eats it, I'll put the superworm that I already fed her plus 4 crickets in there, or 4 superworms in the enclosure, and I turn off the light. Bob, since I've had her a year, it's hot. She went the whole winter last year where she didn't want to eat. So I did put crickets in there and superworms just in case she'd eat them in there, but it was up to her if she eats or not. I make sure she has food. I turn off her light, and then I go look at Zumi, see where Zumi is. And I talk to Zumi, even though Zumi don't quite understand what I'm saying or hear what I say. So sometimes Zumi gets to the point where he's ready to go to bed. At the same time, I turn off the enclosure, the lights in the other's enclosures. So I either decide if I'm going to put him to bed at sometime in 8 o'clock range. So today's either going to be so far, we don't know day. So the first 2 pills I take is the multivitamin, and this is either Allegra or Zyrtec. The reason I use this cup is it stays colder longer. So when I put water in it, it stays colder longer and it's enjoyable with no ice. I can almost eat these. I should have left that open so I could put trash in it. Now I gotta fight with it again. The reason I use paper plates and plastic is, 1, I eat in the office and I don't like going out. I don't go out to the living room or kitchen that often. When I do, it's usually to wash clothes, to take Mocha out, go outside to check the mail, which I gotta go do. Since I didn't yesterday. And I already can tell what kind of day it's gonna be because I'm gonna be shutting this video down soon. And running to the restroom. Oh, back to that. Or I go outside and I try to mow the yard because I'm having a good back day. When I have a good back day, that means my pills semi-work for the back pain. When I say semi-work, that means when I get up, I'm still rubbing my back and trying to get the pain to stop. Or I'm laying on the floor trying to get comfortable, and usually when I lay on the floor, sometimes I take a nap because the side effect of all these pills, it makes me sleepy. It's not because I'm lazy. It's because my medication that I'm on by doctors make me tired, even though I slept 12 to 14 hours a day. Which, that's my life. This is why, if I knew how to edit videos, you guys probably wouldn't get a vlog from me because my videos would be extremely boring for you. I used to drink the Pedialyte in the big containers. I used to drink one of those. And the reason I picked these over those, or the drink things, is these are cheaper. And if you do 2, you can do more than 2, but I think it says you don't do more than like 6 a day. Two of these help me keep hydration in. And of course, drinking my water. I try to drink at least 2. See, for me it's hard because I used to, excuse me, I used to go through a case of water a day. Not a day, 2 days. And it's not the 16-ounce bottles that I'm talking about. It's the sports bottles where it has the top that you close down. You close down, and athletes usually use them. I'm trying to hold on so bad. I used to go through a case of those in 2 days, maybe 3, if I try to take my time drinking them. And the reason I drink bottled water is, for some reason, the water in Memphis don't taste good to me. So even being purified, if I purify it, it still don't taste good to me. So I drink bottled water, or the big 5-gallon water that you put on the thing to make it cold or hot. So since I had the gastric bypass, it's hard to drink water and get water down because your stomach ain't that, not bypass, the sleeve. Your stomach ain't that big, so it's harder for you to drink. And depending on what you eat, some stuff fills you up faster than others. Sometimes I am at the point where I forget to eat during the day, and then I start getting nauseous, and I'm like, when was the last time I ate? Or the only reason I started eating breakfast again is because I got to take medicine. If I didn't have to take the medicine, I probably wouldn't eat until 6, 7 o'clock. All right. I'm going to end this video here because I have to go use the restroom. So, I hope you enjoyed a what I ate for breakfast video. If I eat lunch or dinner, I will record it. And the reason I say if I eat lunch or dinner, it's because for me, it's lunch or dinner, even though this is technically lunch, even though I just got up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to let you know whenever I post another video. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day or night whenever you watch this.